When we visit a gallery or a local museum, attend a concert or dance performance, visit a Neolithic site, or take a ride on a heritage steam railway, we all experience cultural nourishment and joy. And we experience this communally with our families and friends. Cultural organisations also provide the glue that can bring communities together right across the country. And it has been wonderful over the last weeks to see places, attractions, museums, theatres and venues opening, allowing people to go back and experience the great range of culture and heritage the country has to offer, which has been so deeply affected over the last 17 months. When considering the measurable benefits of culture, DCMS and particularly our economists feel a new approach to valuation is required. And this is a really good time to begin this work. There is a view that the post-pandemic world may well prove quite different. We know it has accelerated existing trends in so many aspects of our lives, the way we work, where we work, how we work, where we want to live, affecting society, transport, the environment, and how we invest in and nurture our culture in our places, cities, towns, villages, countryside, will help us deal with these huge movements in our lived experience. We know that culture can make places vibrant, attractive, as places to live, as drivers of inward investment, jobs and skills. We know it can help education and health outcomes. So when government and organisations are making decisions, they need to weigh up the cost and benefits of options to identify the best outcome. While narratives and stories that explain the impact of the arts and culture are very important for conveying the impact of decisions, there is a greater need to develop a consistent and formal approach to valuing our impact. We want organisations to be able to use measurement tools that are consistent with the Treasury Green Book principles. That's why I'm championing the Culture and Heritage Capital programme, which has been launched to help organisations better articulate the economic, social and cultural benefits they provide. The programme will do this by using standard tools of public policy which have been used successfully in other sectors. It is important to emphasise that our approach goes beyond standard economic contribution studies, which only look at GDP and employment. The Culture Heritage Capital approach will also incorporate social benefits. Other sectors such as transport, environment and crime have an approach using agreed evidence based on high-quality peer-reviewed research. This enables the organisations within these sectors to make transparent and coherent decisions. Having an approach for culture and heritage that incorporates the nuances of our sectors will equip organisations with the tools to identify the options which maximises value to society. The Culture and Heritage Capital programme's role is to provide that consistent approach, tools and evidence to carry out social cost-benefit analysis when there is a requirement as part of the decision-making process. The programme will create consistency across the sector in both the approach and methods, making bids fairer and improving confidence in the approaches used by the culture and heritage sector. The Culture and Heritage Capital Framework, published in January, is a key milestone for the programme, setting out the approach, challenges and ambitions of DCMS to take forward this much needed work. The approach of the Culture and Heritage Capital programme will better enable objective analysis of proposals concerning the culture and heritage sectors in central government, local government and NGOs and in the private sector. And it should be used where it will have a clear impact in ensuring transparency, value for money, and where it will bring about a good set of decisions. The evidence and guidance provided by DCMS and partner organisations can be used to help answer the big questions of the day. As Commissioner for Cultural Recovery and Renewal, my role is to help ensure our cultural sector is sustainable and is actively involved in our society and communities. The work of Culture Heritage Capital is part of that ambition, as well as contributing to my other priorities, for example, levelling up and bringing the creative and cultural sectors closer together. As Chair of the Culture and Heritage Capital Advisory Board, I've invited senior culture sector leaders and some of the most brilliant and experienced academic experts in this area to help us develop the approach. And in addition to our advisory board members, we have received support and guidance from many organisations in producing the Culture and Heritage Capital Framework. This included the Centre for Cultural Value, which works closely with sector practitioners, academics and policymakers to foster an evidence-based approach to policy development. This is a much needed programme of work, and we need senior leaders across the sector to support the development of this new approach. My ambition is for the sector to have tools and guidance similar to that of our peers in other sectors so that we can make the best possible evidence-based argument for funding and support our sectors. We will look to early adopters and supporters of this programme to help us raise awareness of the approach and new tools as they become available. So far, over 2,500 people have accessed our Culture and Heritage Capital Portal, and we are looking to continue increasing the number of people using these tools. I would therefore highly recommend that you take a look at what's already available on the portal. Thank you.